Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at how the next 48 hours is going to play out for you. So February 23rd until the 24th. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more of my readings. And let's get it popping. Taurus for February 23rd through the 24th. February 23rd through the 24th. My Taurus. February 23rd. Okay. So the overall energy, we do have the Death card. Your current energy is the Four of Cups. The challenge is the Judgment card. Advice from your spirit guides is the Emperor. What you need to watch out for is the Knight of Cups, and then the outcome is the Nine of Wands. Taurus for February 23rd through the 24th. And the last card we have is Flower. Be honest with yourself. And we're going to talk about this card towards the end. But let's get into it. So the first card being the Death card as the overall energy. This is changes. This is transformation. This is things going from one state of being to a completely different state of being. So this is you finally calling it quits when it comes to dealing with somebody's shenanigans. And through you being able to be done, you're able to find yourself again and focus on yourself and make yourself a main priority again, especially if you were more focused on someone else and their issues and worrying about them. Also with the Death card, this is the energy of you guys possibly changing how you go about doing things. So if you have a business, this may be changing some things and transforming the business as a whole. This could be you ending. How do I put this into words? This could be you making a career change. So when I say this could be like you still working in the same field, or completely in a different field, regardless of what it may be. But this is like changing focus, changing direction overall, okay? Now, when it comes to your current energy, we do have the Four of Cups. So this is you recognizing that you are dissatisfied with something. This is you realizing that emotionally you're not getting what you truly want out of a relationship, a job, a living environment, a career. Okay. With the Four of Cups, this is like almost sitting in boredom or discomfort. So for a lot of you, this is you realizing that you may have been kind of sitting in this energy for a while now, and you may be wanting to do something about it. For others of you, you could be, very well aware of the fact that you were in this energy for a while, but you may have now had this like certain urge to do something about it. Also with this Four of Cups energy, you could be rejecting somebody's love advance towards you. This could be somebody who's extremely fickle and you could just be really tired of it. Okay. And for some of you, be careful when it comes to extending a love offer, because this could also be you. But when it comes to the challenge, I do have the Judgment card, and the challenge may be some of you guys, the decisions that you maybe have been making recently. This could be decisions that may not be in the best interest of you. So this is like knowingly putting up with somebody's BS when you know that they're toxic. This is like deciding to still starve yourself, even though you know that's not the proper way to diet. Like those are some examples of like bad decisions. Also with the Judgment card, a challenge may be that there may be a wake-up call that you guys may not be prepared for. This wake-up call could be like information being exposed to you, or like the universe like ripping away a certain relationship or tie that you have, and you may not be ready for that. But I definitely see that this is either choices that you're making right now that could be a little bit of a challenge. This could also be you having to make a decision, and that may also be a challenge. But advice from your spirit guides, I do have the Emperor, and this is getting on top of your shit. Honestly, the Emperor is the card of having everything under control and being able to sit back and have things in alignment. So with the Emperor, your spirit guides want you to get your shit up under control. Okay. This is making sure that you guys are putting an emphasis on your priorities and really focusing on that right now. Okay. Some of you also working on the relationship with like your father or the father of your children. And if you are a father, possibly the relationship with the mother of your children for the sake of your child. If you're a business owner, you need to get on your boss shit and find some new strategies to promote your business and get it out there. Now, when it comes to what I see for the thing that you need to watch out for, I do have the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody who's very fickle, like all over the place emotionally. One second, they seem like they're so ready to be in a relationship and they say all the right things and they know how to woo you and all these things. But when it comes to following through with real action, real results, that may be where it's lacking. Or this person's inconsistent in their way of approaching you. So this is like texting you a whole bunch of sweet nothings one day, like love bombing essentially, and then going ghost for like 2 weeks and then trying to pop back up. Okay? You need to watch out for anybody who's like this. This is also making sure that you're watching out for your own personal emotions and that you don't allow like your moodiness, because we do have days where we don't feel that good. Don't allow your moodiness to make you make concrete decisions you can't change. Now, the last card I want to discuss from these, we do have the Nine of Wands representing the outcome. And the outcome is you guys realizing where you may be super defensive. Like, look at this lady. She looks batshit crazy. She looks crazy because of the way that she's like so defensive. She's trying to protect herself, but she looks so frazzled and all over the place. So for some of you, this is how you've been going about dating. It's like, yeah, I want new love, but I also want to protect myself and I want to do all these things. And that's okay. You can want to protect yourself, but don't try to protect yourself so much so that you come off like a bruised, battered woman who, you know, or a bruised, battered man where you just have a really, really hard time just being like close to someone. But going further into this reading, the last card that we have here, we have Flower. And let me read this to you guys. It says, be honest with yourself. And this card is making sure that you guys are being brutally honest with yourself. The best honesty or the best truth that you can get is from self. And it's better for you to be honest with yourself than you to go out into the world and then the world lie to you or the world show you your harsh truths. It's better for you to be brutally honest, okay? Now listen to this. This card says, we do our best, or we do ourselves a major disservice, when we